Hey yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Big Bro Danny B's up in the tube, and let's get it. When them Zanzi get active, we get reactive. No DNA, just RSA. And if I may, put you on some action for your satisfaction. You know how it is, with a passion, eh? With a fashion, and everything else in between. Damn, man.
Why?
Couple of weeks ago, stumbled across a couple of videos, saw things happening. There was some activity. And I thought, hey, man, I'm not gonna leave it just like that. And I've been planning to react to this. I thought, you know what? This is a very good topic of conversation that I want to get into when I get a chance. And today is the day. So we're gonna react to it. Let me let you in on what this is all about. Yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, when the Zulu Parade happened, you know, Americans and South Africans were squabbling it up, squabble up, you know. Yeah, we're debating, and the Americans were coming after us, coming for us, actually heavily coming for us, for telling them that whatever they were doing was bullshit. And I thought, yeah, man, I don't really want to get into the specifics of what my grudges against them, but what I want to take a look at is the debates that the South Africans had with the Americans. There's something about the South African woman that I admire, something very beautiful about it, and I will unpack it in the next videos as we analyze and react. So I decided to look at some videos. I actually did the video. Someone posted a debate that the South African ladies had with the American ladies. Yeah. The one thing that I noticed is there's something distinctly unique. I don't know if I can call it unique or special with the way the South African ladies, or women, if I may call them, approach the whole debate as compared to the American women. So what I'm going to attempt to do is to measure the level of womanity, if I may call it, you know, how they handle themselves. The South African woman versus the American women. It's not about the topic itself, so let's not dwell on the topic. Let's just focus on the mannerisms and the approach. I'm gonna divide them now in it. So basically, let's take this approach now. During the debate, there's three things that we need to look at. The first thing is respect. When you're debating the other parties, how do you respect them? That's the first thing. Secondly is the words that you use. Do you curse, or do you become aggressive when you use the words that you use towards the next the opposition or the people that you're debating with? And then the third one is the way you view them, meaning, do you have disdain towards them? Do you view them as less than you, or do you give them the same level of respect? Do you view them as the same type of human beings as you when you debate them? So we look at those three things and then we measure them. I want to attempt to score them points in terms of the debate as to how each are to each other. You know what I mean? So please stay with me. Don't get sensitive. I know the topic of conversation is a very sensitive one, especially with regards to the Zulu Parade, but I don't want us to focus on that right now. I want to focus on the debate itself and the debating style. How one party handles themselves as compared to the other party. I'm trying to get somewhere here. There's somewhere I'm going. I think a lot might know where I'm going, but it's so nice to prove it and see it in action. You know what I mean? Let's look at how this group handled themselves compared to this other group. It's three ladies on the left, three ladies on the right, three South African ladies, three Black American ladies, and look at their debating style. Measure them. Three faculties. Remember, respect, language used, and then Yeah, the other one.
You guys came over here to America to build for Black Americans. How many times? A school, anything. It has not happened. You guys are comfortable with the fact that you don't give back to Black Americans. But we have constantly come to Africa because you guys asked. Even Akon, whatever, whoever will make the request that we come over to Africa, and even Americans will make the request that we come over to Africa to help out. And imagine our surprise that we get shitted on every single time. What is this? And where did it come from? And why could
it does not happen? Aggression. We get shitted on. Language. So this is what I'm gonna do. For this portion, I'm gonna give one penalty. We're gonna keep scoring and listen to the whole conversation. Remember, please let's pay attention and then score each one in terms of those three faculties that I mentioned earlier. Let's get it. Oh yeah, before we continue, we must mention the names of the ladies. The ladies on the American side is three of them is agent, trophy wife, the neologist. Those are the three American ladies. And then the ladies on the African side, South African side, is Tapelo. Tapelo is Tswana, and then Zamamkunu, she's Zulu, and then the other lady is gonna come in later. So we just need to, remember that, as we score them, but we're scoring them as a group. So yeah, let's just not forget that and keep that in mind. And we're gonna keep the tape rolling and take it from there. Okay, let's continue.
we have known that before? This is aside from the trade deals. This is aside from the government exchanges that happen between our countries. These are real life people getting involved, and they're actually partaking and liking and trying to build up Africa. Why can't you give that same in return? And why haven't you?
Let me give you a solution.
When did we get there? Because I'm trying to understand.
Zama came in. Tapelo came in. Zama said, "Let me give you a solution, there. Let me give you a solution." Humility. Yes, Toba. She's so down to earth. You can hear by the voice that she doesn't seek to fight. She seeks to give you understanding and have a conversation. Tapelo did the same thing. They did the same thing. Peep it.
Conversation now.
No, answer her question. Don't change the topic. Answer her question.
Listen, this conversation is stemming from the fact that people are saying horrible things in the comment section. I have a solution, because this thing, you thinking that it's happening only in America because that's where the fight is right now, but also certain South Africans face the same backlash and the same kind of comments from other South Africans. So if you feel as if there's something that you don't like, please just block that person, because right now we're having this conversation.
It's too many of them, Zama.
Did you see what just happened? Did you see what just happened? Zama is articulating herself, explaining herself. Agent gave a facial expression. Did you see that aggressive facial expression for no reason? Penalty for agent. Disdain, disrespect. You know what? I take it back. I decided I'm not gonna penalize agent for that one because the other ones are not showing their faces, so we can't see their facial expression. So no penalty, so it's fine. Let's keep it going.
By the thousands, there is too many of you guys. What are you talking
Y'all
about?
are asking us to turn the other cheek. Y'all are asking us to turn the other cheek, and it ain't gonna happen.
Then attack those people. If you wanna attack, then attack those people.
Zama, but why is it that you guys have yet to answer? Hold on, there is a culture that is happening in an exchange that's happening between Black Africans and South Africans. Black Americans and South Africans. The thing that's happening right now between you guys is the fact that you cannot name one time where you guys came over here to build a school. If anything, you guys profit off of our
Because we don't intend to.
Let her repeat herself, please.
You guys have your own
Oh my goodness. Because we don't intend to.
Oprah Winfrey only came
And
here with one school, it doesn't mean that
I will-
She's not
every
the
other
only
person
one.
is coming here.
She's not the only.
the fact that she's loud and obnoxious, I'm gonna penalize her for that, because everyone is chill. She's just loud, obnoxious, and all over the place.
She's not the only one
Penalty.
that's giving back. You have, come on,
South
man.
Africa, man.
You guys are being
South
And this is
Africa.
the thing. This is the thing,
How about
agent.
the
This is the
fact that
thing,
you guys
agent.
can come here and get our scholarships? How about the fact that you guys get to come
I'm
and
not
live
gonna penalize the
comfortably?
guys
You
or
guys
interfere.
thrive
It's
off
just
of
the
backs
ladies.
of our ancestors, and even from modern day Black Americans, and you guys stay quiet about that part. But when we
South
acknowledge
Africa
what-
doesn't have Americans here.
South Africa
don't have
has
Americans
never
here.
given back to Black Americans.
But do you know how much
Never.
plunder? Do you know how much plunder? No. But do you know how much?
She's still loud. The South African ladies are still trying to conversate, have a conversation. She's still a loud mouth, very loud as ever.
Plunder and resources comes from Africa to come and build your nations so that you guys can benefit.
The diamonds, the gold.
Do you know how much resources come from Africa so that you Americans can benefit? And do you know
We
how
buy,
much
that we
that
buy,
one
we spend money on, that we buy, not gifted, that we buy.
you buy? Have you been to Africa? You buy? Do you know how much of resources and how much of resources
Yes,
that
I
comes
have
from
been to
Africa
Africa.
to build your country
I
that you
said
sit there
why,
and
I said,
enjoy
do you why?
from our back, from our resources? Do you have that idea? And then you sit there and cry.
Yeah, we purchased them. We purchased them.
You
Talking
purchased
about
where?
us giving you
Do you know-
donations.
Really?
It's not.
And
You're
that
talking
and that
apple
and that
oranges.
is commensurate to the amount of resources that comes from Africa.
We pay for it. Y'all don't give it to
Really?
us for free. Yes, we do.
Disdain, looking down upon the other group of people, penalty. I don't care. You know? And the other thing that's very interesting about the whole thing is how we talk to each other. When I talk to the other group of people, what do they say to them? I can say, you Black Americans, or I can say y'all. In our African way, saying y'all do this, y'all this, that's disrespectful. I can't say y'all. We can translate it to our own languages and be like, that's Nina. I want Bali, y'all, Bali Batina. So that's disdain. It means you look down upon the other group of people. You don't say y'all. That's very disrespectful, and that's un-African. We don't talk like that to each other. Kastswana, we don't say Bali. It means I don't see them as equals. Laba. No, you don't do that. People.
I just need to.
You come here and plunder and topple governments and do all that so that you can
We spend money. We buy it.
Are you
We're
serious?
talking about how we give stuff to y'all, how we donate. That's what she was
Then-
talking
then
about.
if that is what you're talking
Change
about, then go full circle and say if actually if Africa is helped to develop and really develop their own resources, you will want to come actually here and live as Black people where you guys are
honestly,
free.
I don't ever want to go back there because y'all just showed me y'all.
I don't care. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you specifically because there are a lot of Black Americans who are fleeing to Africa. Actually, there are a lot of people who are coming to have livelihood in Africa. So I'm not talking about you. If you don't want, we don't care. We have enough.
Can I say something?
We have enough Black in Africa.
He said there's a lot of South Africans that come here, Black Americans that come here. He said, no, they not. Point. I'm yet to find a South African lady being disrespectful, failing on those 3 faculties. Let's get it.
As it is.
Okay, trophy wife
She
has
never
been a
answered
bit
Uncle's
quiet.
question.
Can we please allow her to say
Oh my
something?
goodness.
I wanted to say
Tapelo.
something. So
Can we
the
please
whole
allow her to
time
say
We've been
something?
having this argument.
Can I
and this
please allow her
debate.
to say
I've
something?
done my own research.
No, Trophy Wife is
I did
coming
not
in,
understand
trying to be very
why
respectful
African
for now.
Americans,
Let's check it.
all African Americans were being drugged so hard on social media. Why they were attacked,
Tap
death
in.
threats. This conversation been going back and forth, right? The first time in my life hearing about the Zulu Parade was on TikTok. So I spent a little time listening to you guys and researching. And I think a lot of African Americans did not research
So now, as trophy wife continues articulating herself, let's hear what the others got to say, because they want to interfere. Let's check it out.
I bet you
And
didn't
I was
notice
one
that.
of them.
No, we did.
I did.
Did you notice that African Americans was offended by the Zulu Parade as well?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
So exactly. So that goes to tell you that you
No
should
lot
not
more.
attack
Yes,
a
we
whole
did.
ethnic group because you don't like something.
You ask them
How you
questions, they answer. Yes, we did. No shouting, no looking down upon you. They're just saying it in the most calm, feminine, not feminist, feminine way ever. They just said it chill. Both of them, one is Tswana, one is Zulu. Totally different backgrounds. They don't know each other, but the way they respond, the level of respect, no DNA, just a respect. And now, as we go on, Tabel is replying, and then Agent. See that's what I mean when I say disdain and looking down upon the other people during the debate. Just busy making noise. Listen to the noise. Listen to the noise. Water and everything. Listen.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know about death threats, but I genuinely don't know about death threats. Anyways, how would we even unalive you all the way there in America, honestly?
No, you're missing
You
the
guys
point.
were
The
claiming
point
that
is not
one
you
y'all had
unaliving
the money
us.
in South Africa. You guys were claiming that you're South Africans. You have the money. You guys can do X, Y, Z. You guys were trying to find a way.
You
So
said
please,
you
hold on.
You said you are from hell.
Hold on.
Dear. You said you are from hell.
Her name is. I'm telling you.
You see what I mean? She made noise. Didn't respect the other people talking. Water. No. So now, Tapelo's explaining to Agent what is that Agent has said, which was very disrespectful. But look at the way she explains to her. Still respectful when she explains and not doing anything.
You said
You said you are from hell.
Hold on.
Dear. You said you are from hell.
Her
My
name
dear,
is. I'm about
you
to
said
tell
you are from
her
hell,
name.
my
Her
dear.
name was Isobel, was it?
You said
This
you were
woman
from
got-
hell,
she's,
my dear.
actually known for doing spiritual work. and
You
spiritual
said you from
practices
hell,
and
my
things
dear.
Of that nature, and she has a large following. On
I'm
this
yet
platform.
to find anything
She has
disrespectful
over
that the South
25,000,
African
and
ladies
that
have
was the one
said.
that was threatening.
I'm
the
yet to
doctor,
find it.
Right? Like you guys have to
We
understand. This is
had
why-
somebody from New Orleans in the comment section. Can you bring up
I'm yet to find it.
Kwani Talks? Kwani
I'm
Talks. Are
yet
you
to
going
find
to come
it.
up? He's
Bruh.
actually from New Orleans.
And the other thing is, when she tries to make a point, the way they question the point again, disdain, looking down upon the next person who's trying to, the way you ask, listen to this.
Hell.
She's explaining.
When
She's explaining
What
that
does
this
that
is.
have to do with anything?
No, ma'am. Please speak when
No,
there's
no.
facts, because right now
She said
we
she
are
lives
just
in hell.
talking
That
and then you
means
decide to talk
she
now.
said she's willing to be
When we
petty.
are discussing
That's what that
serious things, you
translates
don't
to.
want
She's
to
willing
engage.
to be petty.
No, I'm just saying that when there's serious things, you don't want to engage. Now that we are talking about hell, you want to engage.
Guys, it's going to
Oh my God, you're being willfully obtuse.
Okay, Zama, who was that saying that?
Looking down
Yes,
upon
you
the
have a
next
beautiful
group of
night, and thank you
people
for your
because you don't see them as
Thank
valuable
you.
enough to have a debate with them. You don't value them. Another point. I don't know who spoke though.
I still don't.
I must say there has been a few interruptions, but I didn't note them down because the video was all over the place. There has been interruptions, but I think going forward with the next part, I'm gonna try and capture those interruptions as well. You know, because I think there has been interruptions on South African part, but they were fair ones. They're not allowed to try and cut down or shut off the next person. So I think I will penalize the South African team for an interruption here and there. I will do it for now for the sake of modesty, just for the sake of modesty, to say South Africa might have interrupted because of maybe they didn't understand, lack of understanding, or asking a question. But because I didn't focus on them, I will penalize them for the sake of fairness. Let me do that. Okay, part 2, let's go.
Let us acknowledge the mistake. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
We can't say it's wrong or right because it's not my culture to say it's wrong or right. But I don't like the way some of the caricatures look personally. But who am I to go tell the organization? I think it would be for the people that's offended by it to say,
Then
you know
we,
what?
if you're
don't
offended
like
by
this.
it and we are verbalizing it and we are saying it, then it becomes a problem.
Well, first and foremost, why would I protest on
No one
behalf of
finished
somebody
anything.
that's
Back
cussing
and
me out,
forth.
calling me a slave?
But I'm not
Does that
judging
make
the
sense
guy.
to
When
you?
we are protesting it, why is it becoming a problem?
You don't get
I
it.
just asked you a question.
really,
You're asking me a question.
you really don't
I'm
get it.
asking you a question. Why would I fight on behalf of you and you're sending me death threats? Does that make sense to you?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Can I just say something?
Look at this.
Guys?
Somebody come and look at this.
guys.
Look at this.
There's no difference. No,
I am talking
But
I'm
it's
glad
still
that he
going.
said that. The
No.
patterns. No, hold on.
Neo.
What you guys choose to
No,
wear
I
as
please
Zulu
finish.
people over
No, you
in
can't
South
finish
Africa
because you
no
won't let
different
him
from
Agent
what we're
interruption.
talking about when we mention fashion.
Agent
Fashion.
interruption.
You're trying to downplay it just because it's not you making a point. So please don't.
Can I
do
please
that.
finish?
You know what you're
No,
doing.
you're
Trust
not
me.
representing the Zulu.
You didn't
These are
answer
our
her
What are
questions.
you saying? Guys, what are
Answer
you
her
saying
question.
right now?
Agent
She
interruption.
asked,
Answer
why-
Trump's
why-
wife cancer.
Agent
Y'all play.
My
interruption.
question is,
Can I please
my
finish?
question is, why
Can I
would
t-
I protest on behalf of you and you sending me death threats and calling, what she call us, zoo? She made the reference of a zoo animal.
But that
Slavery.
speaks on your moral compass. If something is wrong, is wrong. If something is right, is right. Just
not
call
You
out
didn't
the
answer
mistakes
my
and then
moral
call out
compass
the
because I'm just
misrepresentation,
learning
and that's it.
You're deflecting.
Lesson to Tapelo, killing it again. Taps and taps.
What
Taps.
it represents is not wrong. Let's be clear.
Okay, let us remove the
What
name
does
pen
it
and
represent?
everything will
Wait,
be fine.
Gideon?
Wait,
Um,
what does it represent? ma'am?
According to what I researched, it represented they were the first group of people to be able to have their own parade in New Orleans. They were
Like
not
the
able
Zulu.
to participate in white parades, so they created their
Mhm.
own organization and created their own parade. That was their way of having something of their own.
I think there's a key point that's missing. I think there's a key point that's missing. The white people were using the Zulus before we were involved in it and allowed to have a parade. They were using the Zulus to mock black people, all black people. So when black,
As we continue,
we ended up using the Zulu thing because it was originally used as a caricature that white people.
There's nothing positive about that black paint.
I didn't say it
There's
was.
nothing positive
That
about
is
that
their
black paint.
culture. I don't agree with the black face at all.
That was
I don't agree with the blackface. Please let
there's
me
no
finish.
culture like that.
You are
Please let me
100%
finish.
correct. You are 100%
There's no
correct.
culture like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
please.
We get that.
She
We
said
understand that.
please.
I'm
There's
just
no
telling
culture
you
like
back
that,
then,
please.
100 years ago.
Imagine if it was the other way around.
Yes, 100 years ago they were
Doesn't
painting
make
their
it
faces
right.
None of
black,
us knew
and
about
even
it.
now they're still painting their faces
No problem.
black.
If the parade was called New
where
Orleans,
is the
Do you
one-
Black
hold on,
understand
guys.
why there's only one
Hold on
parade?
for 1
Please.
second.
She
What
said
is the
please.
organizer? What was that person from Louisiana's name again? Are
There's
they
no
still here?
culture like that, please. Please.
I'm able to work the chat again. So
Firm.
how is it? What is their name?
Firm, direct, please, respectful. In the midst of a discussion where people are saying stuff that are deeply insulting to you, and you are able to keep yourself calm and still tell the other person, no, that's wrong. As loud as they can be, as attacking as they try to be, and you still feel disrespected by you put your foot down and said, no, I disagree. No, please, that's wrong. You stop being rude without trying to make them feel less than, and you still come with it. And I agree, the Americans are doing the same as well, but the level at which Tapelo is doing it, it's amazing. It's amazing as a woman. I really respect and appreciate that. Peep it. Let's continue. We're going further. Yo,
parade around.
Capello killing it again.
The same things that
Again
they
and
were
again
doing.
and
You
again.
see that
Now,
doesn't make sense.
We're not disagreeing with
if
you
you
on
want
that.
us to understand, if you want us to understand what you guys felt about it, then understand what we feel about it.
I wasn't alive,
We do.
baby. I wasn't
We
alive.
do.
I'm just
Then-
telling
then
you
I
what
get-
it
But
is.
what I'm saying right now is that fine. What they were doing it to mock black people or the Zulu people. But what I'm saying is that nothing has changed now because they are still doing things the same way. Right?
No, you don't
They're still
understand.
doing black
They were
people
they're
using
not.
faces.
Zulu people to mock us, and we took Zulu from them and said, we will now take possession of this parade.
Now we are telling you, you guys are using Zulu.
What way for you?
We feel like you're using the word Zulu African to mock the African. Then, that is my point.
That's a valid feeling.
Killing them with kindness. Killing them with kindness in the most beautiful way. Now, uMagajeni sekafikile manje. Listen to the introduction as she comes in. Hopefully they'll give an opportunity as soon as possible. Check it out.
We took our power back.
It doesn't make it
We
right.
said it wasn't right. We said it wasn't right. All we're saying
Then
is,
what are you
why are
saying
y'all
right now,
attacking
then?
all of us? Why are you attacking all of us for
What
the
I'm
sins
saying
of
is
few?
that look, when something is happening in a certain area, let's take America for an instance. When something is happening there in one part of America, obviously there's instances where you are not going to name that part of America. But I feel like people that were being attacked were people who were saying that the parade is fine. Because a South African
Explanation.
country,
They don't get it.
I was one of the people who
Can I
didn't
please
say
say
anything
something?
about the parade, and I got
Can I
attacked.
Can I please say?
Distraction
No, because
while
I
she's
need to
still
see-
explaining.
Us.
Let's go.
Understand me and like
What
It's
for?
from New Orleans.
Other
But she
one.
requested to
Can't
But
just go
that's,
to an
see, that's
American.
just it. I was one of the people you just
Yeah,
said.
don't say
This
no.
is
Don't
a
say no.
dialogue back and forth.
Don't say no.
Jeremiah
Penalty,
from
American.
New Orleans. He requested to come up.
hello guys.
So I need to
Don't
speak
say
to what
no.
you said.
Oh, now Umakajeni. Oh, Makajeni.
Okay.
Can I speak and like please can you listen to me and like try to understand what I'm trying to say, ne? And I'm not fluent in English, but I will try my best to talk and like make you understand.
Wena
I'm not fluent in English,
Makajeni.
but I will try my best
Umakajeni
to understand
nkosikazi.
what I'm trying to
Hawu
say.
ngazibonela wena ngazifila kamnandi ngazizwa ngiphila kamnandi ngathi wena ungazendlilo uvusa umswase wakababa. Ey Makajeni waqala wakhuluma nje ngiyeza ukuthi hey ngazizwa ukuthi yazi ngathi kunento engithinta emanonweni angazi bathini ngesizulu kodwa ilizwe lakho masukhuluma ngiyeza ukuthi uyini umfazi owuzithoba nenhlonipho yakwazi ukuphatha kahle phambi kwabantu
Somebody come and look at this.
noma abantu ababalulekile awukwazi ukubadelela mase ngihlangana nawe ntombi yami angaze ngathi ngaweza umdlonkulu shuthi nabanye uzokwazi ukubaphatha kahle hawu ngaze ngasiphela ngawe weMagajeni awuze la sihlangane sikhulume phela ngifuna ukuzwa ukuthi umphathele lokho kuphi hawu Magajeni. Yo, peep the disrespect. Magajeni is about to speak and listen to them being disrespectful.
Please can you listen to me and like try to understand what I'm trying to say, ne? And I'm not fluent in English, but I will try my best to talk and like make you understand.
You will make me understand. Okay, sure. Why? Go ahead.
No, make everybody understand.
Please do.
Make
'cause
everybody
y'all
understand,
think
huh?
we stupid.
Hi, Bukel.
Hi,
So
girl.
on my own understanding, ne?
Hi, girl.
I heard about
Hi, girl. Magajeni said, I'm not fluent in English, but I will try the best I can to make you understand. You know, I will try my best to make me understand. So y'all think we're stupid. And then Tuss comes back and said, hi, girl. Hi,
whatever it's called, ne? I saw it on a video. Someone stitched it, ne, from South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. And then like he was talking that they are not portraying our culture in the right way. So some of the Americans, I don't know which part of the states they were from, I don't know, but some of the Americans came to the comment section, and this whole beef started there. As South Africans, we started to be bullying, as you are saying, we are, whatever you are saying, but that's where this whole situation started. You guys came to the comment section of that person who stitched the video of the Zulu Parade.
They don't give a fuck because they're disrespectful.
You're saying all of us have something to say.
One person.
What?
I'm asking a question and differentiate or try to differentiate between the different cultures in America. And
what's with you?
What's with you?
Why do you keep
why are
saying
you interrupting me?
Why do you keep saying y'all?
He's been trying to talk for a while. Can we listen to the person from Louisiana?
What's with this y'all? Why do you keep saying y'all? That's disrespectful.
Yes, can you enlighten us on and educate us on
to the American for keep saying y'all because you don't see us as shit. But I'm gonna penalize South Africa with one for interfering. I understand why the interference, but just one. Just one. Guys, you can listen to the video further. The videos, the person who posted it is there. I'm gonna go through this one, maybe the next one after this, and then I'll be done. But you all have you can check the person. I got the link down there. Let's continue. Why the name Zulu?
Why the name Zulu? All cultures.
Let him finish. You said the parade started.
There's Igbo, there's Yoruba. You went for Zulu.
Why Zulu?
Let him finish. Go ahead, sis.
Why Zulu? Both of them, Zulu and Tswana, together asking a similar question in the very most respectful format. Not loud, not disrespectful, but why the name? You seem to understand.
Mind you,
the others are condescending, they don't care. South African ladies are
is a totally different parade organization.
Respectful. Be just respectful.
But we wasn't, black people was not allowed to go to those parades. So they got inspired to make a parade they called it the Tramps. Later down the line, it adopted the name Zulu.
Yo, Makajeni is about to say something. Listen to Makajeni keeping it Zulu like she always does. Remember, she's not fluent in English, but she's still able to articulate herself and try to put her question through the effort, the amazingness, the calmness, the respect. Check. Pronouncing it wrong.
If I may ask, is it Kwati or Kwati? What's your name?
Kwani.
Okay, sorry to pronounce the name. So if I may ask, what continent they were representing?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Continent were you representing?
Which continent were they representing?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
I'm only here to talk about the parade.
Okay, so with Coleman and Rex Parade, would they make fun of
Makajid, what continent were you representing? Hands down, close it. Check this out. They're trying to explain to him again.
The problem is
coming back in explain.
African or all inheritance.
But you see, it narrowed down to the Zulu people. That is the problem.
Then tell me
because culture is
the problem is
something different.
Okay, and Zulu is
culture. Culture is something. Oh, okay. You can say
traditional and monumental the culture.
You see, the ability to explain, and then someone comes in, try to chip in, and you're like, okay, I hear that you want to speak now. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to continue speaking so that you can finish your point. But I have mine waiting. Kudos. I could add points, but hey, It is what it is. Peep this. We're going in more.
Someone is saying,
Tapelo.
why not call it the Afro or the African Parade, since it's
Yes.
about
Or
representing
Black
the whole
American Parade or
American.
something.
Yes,
Let me
why
just
is
Or
it like
black
yeah.
people
I think
or black
Zulu
people's
was
parade.
more powerful. Shaka Zulu was
Yes.
a powerful warrior.
exactly?
So
But
if
it's been
like
So
they
I
saw how
think
the
that is
people
more
dress, so
powerful.
they
But
copy
we're
the
So,
speaking,
and that's the
we're
thing.
speaking about
That's
people.
what we are saying.
You are right.
Everything is represented.
Okay.
Let him talk.
Let
That
me
parade by
say
itself is a
something.
powerful parade.
No problem.
Inspired
We
by
understand.
who?
Inspired by who?
It's a powerful. It's something that you all are embracing it and doing all that. But again, it's misrepresenting people from Zulu tribe in Africa.
I
Okay,
think,
so-
I think I like.
Hold on,
I
time
think
out.
I like trophy
Let
wife.
him talk.
Time
Go
out.
ahead.
So, what is the
Yo, again, Tapelo answering respectfully.
And that's fine.
I'm yet to find where South Africans are messing up, because still to this time they're still respectful. Americans have been loud. Check
Have
this
y'all
out.
ever just taken the time to just look at the whole
How you doing?
entire parade?
No, you don't.
And actually,
We have. We honestly, with
Okay,
the
so
few
besides
snippets that
African
I've been
influence
looking
in that
at,
parade.
I think I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Genuinely, I think I'm fine. I am not a Zulu person, but I live in South Africa. I've seen how Zulu people do their things. I've seen their culture, and I can tell you right now that I do not have the right to be doing things the Zulu way or doing things the way Zulu people are doing them, and then misrepresent them in the process of doing that. I feel like if you are going to practice or do a bit of someone's culture, you need to do it.
As she continued to explain herself, everyone jumps in. Makajeni is one of the people that jumps in as a Zulu person and rightfully claim what's good for her. But respectfully, let's see if we're gonna penalize her or not.
Please finish.
our culture.
Can I please finish? I am a Motswana, like I said.
Now,
You are going to practice or do a bit of someone's culture, you need to do it the right way.
I am Zulu Makajeni.
I am
Zulu,
Can I
and
please
Zulu is
finish?
my culture.
Can I
and
please
think
finish?
that you are
Can I please
mixing
Can I
finish?
please
our
finish?
culture.
Can I please
Can I
finish?
please finish?
I am a Motswana, like I said.
I'm Tswana.
But it wouldn't make sense for me to misrepresent the Zulu people. It doesn't work that way. And then I say, imagine me from Northwest by the Batswana tribe, and I'm like, the Zulu Parade. The Zulus will show me flames.
Show me
because it's wrong.
flames. She
It's
just
wrong.
said
I
it.
cannot
There you
practice
go.
someone else's
I'm a Motswana from
culture
the
and do it
northwest,
wrong.
and I don't have the right to come and do Zulu stuff, tradition, and misappropriate or doing in a wrong way. That's a Tswana woman. Ke Motswana ntate, ke Motswana. Hey. Kaya nka mo shela mona ka mmolela taba tsa hae ke re, hey. You know what I mean? Respect goes a long way. Respect goes a long way.
Bro, what are you talking
We can
about,
go
man?
on and on and on and further in this video, but rarely will you find a South African woman breaking all the rules that we set up in terms of the debate. But the Americans are just flourishing nicely. The only rules that they would break is interference. Everything else, never. So you can go further on the video, check it out. One thing that you get to see is further and further down, the other group is becoming disrespectful, and the other group it does interfere, but when they interfere, it's for the sake of defending themselves, because the other ones are disrespectful. I promise you, no matter what happens in this world, I don't have much to say, because I haven't explored or came in contact with a whole lot of women or females from other parts of the world. But I can tell you this, from this interaction, I dare you to go and find a section of these clips where the women from South Africa are disrespectful. Never. That's why I will choose them over anyone at this moment. And before we go, let me remind you, there's a clip right here that's very familiar to all of us.
Hi, my name is Jillian. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Canada. The highest level of education completed was high school. I decided not to go to college. And I said I'm single, right? I don't leave the house that much, but
We could
when
tell.
I do,
Yeah,
I listen to live jazz music.
just music. Oh man.
Okay.
I play sports on the beach. I play a lot
Yeah.
of sports, so maybe. I go to the farmer's market on
Oh
Sundays.
man.
Okay.
I go to church. Don't give too much info.
She's telling you where to find them.
Yeah.
She's telling you where to find
I
them.
really don't know where to find them.
The library.
I'm a writer.
Okay. Yeah, this is
She's a writer. Oh well. So chill. Sounds respectful. Goes to the farmer's market on a Monday. She plays just music.
So doesn't want to tell us what she writes.
Yeah. It's not for Vice though, right?
No,
Okay.
no, I saw that in the comments.
Yeah, fuck
No.
Vice. Okay. What about you?
Hi, my name is Hollywood. I am a certified tax advisor.
Hey, y'all.
I specialize
I'm from
in
America. Fuck all of it. Fuck that shit. Now you get it. Now you get it. That's why I would always choose a South African woman over any other woman. That's why we need to give them more respect. It's not a coincidence that those two ladies met there and they were doing the most. They were the most respectful. That's the reason why I would always choose them. Did the greatest things. Thank you. Oh man, we've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for checking us out. Man, I really appreciate you for tuning in. Like we always say, when Mzansi becomes active, we get reactive. No DNA, just RSA. So if I may, give you some action and get your reaction. Down Felicia's.
What?
And have a great one.